芝生に寝転がると大地の鼓動が聞こえてきます。仕事がまだ終わってません。休んでいいのでしょうか。
追加料金が必要です。だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。
おっしゃる通りです。おっしゃる通りです。
だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。追加料金が必要です。
芝生に寝転がると大地の鼓動が聞こえてきます。
次はあの子たちと銀行ごっこをしようかしら。
おっしゃる通りです。
だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。
仕事がまだ終わってません。休んでいいのでしょうか。おっしゃる通りです。 穏やかな雰囲気、とても好きです。
追加料金が必要です。考えとく。だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。
次はあの子たちと銀行ごっこをしようかしら。
ええ、はい、おっしゃる通りです。
追加料金が必要です。だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。
芝生に寝転がると
ええ、
大地の鼓動が聞こえてきます。
おっしゃる通りです。
追加料金が必要です。考えとく。だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。
次はあの子たちと銀行ごっこをしようかしら。
ええ、はい、
追加
おっしゃる
料金が
通りです。
必要です。考えとく。
穏やかな雰囲気、とても好きです。
だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。
ええ、
追加料金が必要です。
おっしゃる通りです。
仕事がまだ終わってません。休んでいいのでしょうか。
あの子たちと銀行ごっこをしようかしら。
穏やかな雰囲気、とても好きです。
次はあの子たちと銀行ごっこをしようかし
おっしゃる通りです。
仕事がまだ終わってません。休んでいいのでしょうか。
おっしゃる通りです。
追加料金が必要です。考えとく。
ええ、はい、おっしゃる通りです。
あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。追加料金が必要です。考えとく。
芝生に寝転がると大地の鼓動が聞こえてきます。
ええ、はい、おっしゃる通りです。
あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。追加料
仕事がまだ終わってません。休んでいいのでしょうか。
おっしゃる通りです。
だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。考えと追加料金が必要です。
次はあの子たちと銀行ごっこをしようかしら。
おっしゃる通りです。
追加料金が必要です。だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。
それを鑑賞する目によって決まりますわよ。
追加料金が必要です。だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。考えとく。
コレクションの価値はそれを鑑賞する目によって決まりますわよ。
追加料金が必要です。
おっしゃる通りです。
だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。
穏やかな雰囲気、とても好きです。
追加料金が必要です。
おっしゃる通りです。
だから言ったろ、あいつらは信じてくれなかったけどな。
仕事がまだ終わってません。休んでいいのでしょうか。
くれなかった
しゃる通りです。
芝生に寝転がると大地の
No thanks, I'm not really interested.
逃げ道は捕まえた。最後の警告だ。これは必要な見切りました。稲光すなわち永遠なり。
As I said, I'm not really interested.
痛がっちゃいない。法の裁きをやっへい連載出番だ。マジかよ。やっ裁きの雷かかれ。動くな。逃げ道はありません。ここより弱滅の時。しっはっふっやっはったっ。
星と深夜。無事今日の依頼。星と深夜。この同点。同点につ。
君のために部外者禁止。
粉々よ装甲の恩砕け散れ。へいよっそれやっ結晶せよ。ふっよっはっわめきなさい。へい早くそれ
岩山八九。
風雪の縮図。おさわりき
粉々よ兵糧のようにうなれ。ジャッジメントはっ結晶せよ。ふっはっへいやっはっ粉々よそれわめきなさい。ふっよっへい結晶せよ。
岩王帝君のために部外者
わめきなさい装甲の恩砕け散れ。それへい結晶せよ。
天道ここにあり。
粉々よふっそれ
God damn it, I fucking missed him. I fucking hate these guys. These guys are such fucking pussies who, like, the second they get in close, they're like, oh fuck, I gotta run away. It's like, great, awesome. Big fucking burly fucking guys running away like little bitches. And it's like fucking makes it a pain in the ass to group these fuckers. You have to be super fucking lucky to happen to have them just want to stay close by because they keep running away with their fucking back dancing. It's like, Jesus Christ, like, what kind of fucking... You're a fucking sword user. Why the fuck are you running away? Just stay fucking close and die.
あんな依頼受けなければよかった。いや、そもそもどうして酒場なんかに見てい大人なんだ。ストレスを抱えてなんぼだろう。マスター、酒を一杯何か飲むか？僕がおごろう。
はいよ。
今回のこともどうか秘密にしてくれ。依頼人と口論してたなんて噂が立ったら、それにしても。マスター、もう一杯。
はいよ。
依頼人がでもそうしてでも矛盾しているように
酒は芸術？そんなものより。
その通り。どうやらスメールでは、特に昔のスメールでは、芸術についてあいにく今日の僕はこんな調子だからな。そう賛成だ。金を稼ぐ。どこで聞いたか忘れたけど、大人の悩みの8割は もちろんその言い分が全て正しいとは思わないけど、そして金を稼ぐにはさっきの理不尽な依頼。そうだ、急に思い出した。学生時代にアルカミっていう先輩がいてね、今はあんまり彼に学べることがあるかもしれないな。
これはカーベ君じゃない。
お久しぶりです、アルカミ先輩。僕は
アルカサルザライパレスは君が建てたって？どうだ。
まあ、ああいうプロジェクトは
損プロジェクトでまさか依頼主が費用未払いのまま夜逃げしたとか？そんなはずは。
その件は
分かった、聞かないでおくよ。プロジェクトは大変。あの時は君ほど有名じゃなかったが、それでも辛いことに変わりはなかったさ。反面今はむしろ楽になったな。依頼主の転職ってわけでもないな。その顔は金で悩んでる顔だな。まあ無理もないな。芸術において君を超える奴はここ数十年。私たちは同じ学派に属する者同士、互いに助け合うべきだ。
本当ですか？でも少しですが、まだお金ならあります。
気にするな、大したことじゃない。私が言わなかったとして、君たちが少し聞いて回るだけでわかることだが、教練員の頑固者たちがするようなものと違って、私のそれに生徒も教練員に席を置いているかどうかは問わない。建築学、最近はちょうど教える人手が足りていなくてな。給料は言わずもがな。プロジェクトをやるよりも楽だぞ。
なるほど、教師をやるという。君はどう思う？
それじゃ決まり。
言
っただろう、気にすることはない。給料はそうだな、
30万モラ
どうやら自分の価値はあんまりよく分かってないな。それにこの30万モラはただのスタートラインに過ぎ。さて私もしっかり。
学生時代アルカミ先輩とはそれほど無料の授業ならしたことはあるけど、有料の授業で教えるなんて初めて。ありがとう。明日の授業は何を話そうかな。近年の僕の経験と教訓とか。それじゃあ明日はここで待ち合わせしよう。
んなに早く来てくれるとは思わなかった。
徹夜で準備していたらだんだん興奮してきてしまって目が冴えて眠れなかったんです。資料を一つにまとめてみたんですが、目を通してもらえませんか、先輩。
資料？わざわざ？ただ、うちはすでに教材があるんだ。授業ではそれを使ってくれればいい。もちろん途中で内容を追加してもらってももちろんだ。もうすぐ授業の時間だ。
教材があったのか。なら僕がまとめた資料はしばらく使えそうにないか。ちなみになんですが。
そう緊張するな。うちの私塾は全部で14クラスもあってな。中でも一番成績がいい
20人か。
おっと。ちなみに学びの場を静筆に保つ。悪いが川辺君の同伴者は
悪いな。
Yeah, but like, I'm curious what he could be. Like, obviously they said, "Oh, his teaching material is good at first glance." I'm like, okay, well, that means that's obviously implying that only at first glance, and there's something wrong with it. So I'm kind of curious what they could put in the teaching material that could be malicious in some sort of way. I mean, like, unless it's like some sort of ad where it's like, oh yeah, we want to train people to use this particular material because it's more expensive and we have a deal with, you know, production facility that makes this material type thing. Maybe something like that. Yeah, see, at first glance, nothing appears to be amiss. It's like, well, you know, if there was actually nothing amiss, you'd just say, I looked, like, here's the teaching materials. Nothing seems to be amiss, right? But, like, why even preface it with at first glance?
こんにちは。何か用か？アルカミ？最近名前を聞くようになった金持ちのことかな。以前は有名な建築デザイナーだったとか。学費があんなに高くなかったら私も子供の
聞いたか？アルカミがカーベを
ほ
う。羨ましい限りだぜ。アルカミのやつ建築デザイナーの頃から中途半端だったからな。あれで教師が
宣伝が良かったんだろう。それに教レインで建築を学べる人間なんて受からなかったやつ。それに手っ取り早く学が欲しいってやつ。
いい金の稼ぎ方だな。
So, I mean, obviously he was lying. He doesn't allow anyone to show up. There is an enrollment fee that is not insignificant. But, I mean, I don't know, just being a cutthroat businessman doesn't seem too bad.
授業はもう終わったんだ。話してもしよう。
いえ、川辺先生が怒ったのは怖くなかったんですけど。
授業中、僕は教材に目を素人にはわからないかもしれないが、プロならページをめくった瞬間にわかる。あれは建築デザイナーに一番重要な能力は何だと思う？僕はこの世には無数の建物があり、数えきれないほどの建築デザイナーたるもの、建築の良し悪しを判断する目を養わないといけない。生徒たちは普段授業で既存のやり方を暗記するだけ。こんなことで建築デザイナーになれるわけがないだろう。関連する知識をかじっただけの。
でも川辺先生、教材を捨てた後に話してた半端者じゃダメなの？僕たちは本当に芸術がやりたいわけじゃない。
I mean, there's nothing really wrong about that, right? Like, and in fact, I'd say like he says, I mean, okay, first of all, you should definitely understand the underlying principles. For one, yes, that is, he is 100% correct. But I also don't see anything too bad about like learning how to replicate the designs, because the idea is that the people who are good will see those designs and see all the existing designs and be like, okay, here's how it works. They might even figure out the underlying principles and then they'll be able to create their own style. Now, ideally, you kind of want to do both. You want to learn the underlying principles, so you kind of know like tensile strength and all that bullshit, and then look at existing designs and be like, cool, knowing what I know about how to design buildings and seeing a bunch of existing designs, that can spark my own creativity to create something unique to me. But yeah, I guess it does kind of, he only kind of vaguely went over that they're not teaching the underlying principles. It's like, well, they have to teach them. Like, you can't just literally replicate something. I mean, unless that's what they are doing. And they're like looking at existing designs, say, look, use these exact same materials, and they don't have the knowledge to be able to like substitute stuff or fine tune it. Sure, I guess that could be what they're doing, but it's hard to say if they're learning literally nothing about the underlying principles. But I guess, I mean, it's also quicker too, like, because you have to know that stuff. And I don't think Kaveh's wrong, but he probably kind of assumed that these people knew what the fuck they were doing, so he probably started in on the principles a little too heavy-handed. He should have probably taught the principles as if this is the first time they've ever heard them, to ease people into it. Seems like he didn't do that.
そうよ。での私の夢はアルカミ先生みたいに
本気でそう思っているならいつかがっかりする時が来るだろうな。
そうなの？川辺先生はアルカミ先生はみんな無事に卒業できたらたくさんの今のひもじい暮らしとも。
まさかそんなこと。
でもアルカミ先生、
君たちはさあアルカミ先輩のところ。
I mean, he's also saying, oh my god, Alkani was lying. It's like, well, to be fair, Kaveh is exceptionally bad at money. Like, it seems like he continuously fucks himself over. He would be rich if he didn't get in his own way. So I think Alkani realized, yeah, like from the commissions he's worked, he should be rich, but because Kaveh sucks so much, and he keeps shooting himself in the foot so many times, he's essentially like lost all profitability. I'm not saying like he's cutting corners or anything bullshit, but like in one of the endings for Kaveh, it was like he was building a library out in the desert, and Dory essentially tricks him into doing it for free. And interestingly enough, they mentioned Dory for the academy as well. So it's like, okay. So maybe Dory did some other trick to, make him lose out on money. But like at the end of the day, that's his own fault for being completely stupid. And so it's like, yeah. So him saying that, oh, no, as an architect, you can't make money. It's like, well, no. As an architect, you can't make money. Other people can, because other people aren't as stupid as you are. Like, trying to tell children that it's not a lucrative position is not true. Just because you suck at the business aspect of it doesn't mean that it's a position that doesn't make money. So it's crazy because he himself understands the nuance between that shit. He himself understands that like he's fucking himself over, but he still doesn't. Because like at the end of the day, like technically Alkani was right? Like learning from him will definitely boost the reputation of any student. And and if Kaveh continued to teach and did it correctly, he would actually make a lot of really good students. But Kaveh's an idiot. And so what did he do? Well, he fucking told them that, no, you can't make money because I can't make money, therefore no one can make money. Even though I'm literally the worst, stupidest architect in terms of business sense. So every architect is like me. Like, look, this guy is super rich and he was a really good architect. So it's like, yeah, even just being a mediocre one can still get you money. So it's Kaveh's own fault that he's not rich, and now he's turning these children away who, sure, like they came in with bad intentions, but he could instill a sense of wonder and joy and desire in architecture. But he decided to be an idiot, like he does his entire life.
彼らは教練員の天才学者ってわけじゃないんだ。
彼らのことも確かに頭にきました。あの生徒たちはみんな金儲けのために授業を受けていると言った。でも依頼人が納得してくれなければその分工事は先延ばしになる。そんな生活はあなたも。君がそれを認めようが認めまいが、少
くなくと一生懸命に引いた図面も依頼人からすればどうでもいいものだ。彼らは文句をつけ、
まあそれは
ならこの仕事に執着し続ける理由がどこにある？業界が衰退しつつある。建築デザイナーの仕事で儲けるのが難しいなら教え。
それはどういう理屈です？
私たちも苦境に陥っているじゃないか、カーベ君。
So obviously this is like a bad thing. He's going at it with bad intentions. It's not even like he's trying to be good about it. It's not even like he's trying to be like, oh no, I have good business sense. No, he's obviously being an asshole in this case. Like, obviously he's in the wrong, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not an architect. I don't know how tough it is. Maybe this is tough. But like, this guy getting pushback from his designs, it's like, well, yeah, because you're a shit architect. And Kaveh getting pushback from his designs is because Kaveh's too good, essentially. So he makes the designs too good, and essentially he focuses more on the art rather than what the customer wants. And that's why the customer wants to push back. It's like, well, they don't care about the art as much as you do. So you should, tailor a design to suit the customer you're trying to create the design for. But he's like, no, I'm going to do these fancy things with these really good, expensive materials. It's like, well, did the customer ask for that at all? Like, do you know their budget? Like, are you working within that budget? Or do you know their aesthetic style? Do you know if they would even like that? And I get, on some level, it's just like, well, yeah, but like, that's why you go to the architect so they can design the stuff and see if you like it or not. But similarly, I think Kaveh suffers from being too much of a genius, and that's why he goes over the top, which is not appreciated by the clients, which lead to problems with him. But like, that's a problem with his own. That's a problem with himself. Like that's an issue that he has. It's not the client's fault. It's his problem for going too far, essentially, being too good as it is. Whereas this other dude is the opposite. He sucks. So he creates shitty designs, and the clients aren't happy with, so they have to nitpick. And so both of them are not like the best representatives for how the profession might be treated. But I mean, who knows? Like, obviously this is a game. Who knows if this is realistic in any way whatsoever? Maybe maybe it's not true, and they're just pushing this narrative, or maybe this is one of those things that does exist in the field of architecture, but just on the extreme ends. Like every job, really. Every job always has customers or clients that kind of suck. Maybe 9 times out of 10 they're good, fine, but you'll always get those assholes.
それは違うな。才能というものには個人差。それに建築デザイナーになれば必ず大儲けできる。訴えられようが何も怖くないぞ。この私塾は完全に合。
そんなことをして恥ずかしい。昨日までは優しい人だと思ってたのに。
私も君にはがっかりしたよ。卒業してもう随分経って芸術を冒涜してはいけないなどと。
Yeah, like I'm also like that. Like, art isn't sacred or revered. Art is art, right? It's the same issue people have with like AI art, and all the artists are like whining and bitching. Oh my God, AI art is the devil. It's like art has to be made by a human to matter. It's like, no, it doesn't. Like, no one gives a shit. Like, if you have a person hand draw something, you have an AI do something, and then you present both pieces of art to a random person and ask which they like better, maybe they might be the same, but it's the kind of thing where it's like you're gonna get like something like 50-50, or it'll just obviously depend on the person. So it's like there's no like obvious difference between the end product, and that's what the customers and the consumers care about, the end product. They don't care that you took a whole day coming up with the best, most interesting design and creating it, and all the shit you had to do and all the time and effort you had to put into this drawing. They don't care about that. Like, if they don't like the end product, they don't like the end product. Like, that's just it. So you can't like force them to appreciate all the suffering and all the the quote unquote genius you did in creating this art. It's like, no. They will evaluate the end product for what it is, and that's all that matters. And so that's why AI art is quote unquote better, is because it can produce art that let's just say, hey, human art is 100%. Like, human art can always get to that 10 out of 10, but AI art will only ever get to 9 out of 10 on the appreciation scale or whatever. Let's assume that is the case, and it's not. Let's assume that is the case, right? Sure, you can put in your blood, sweat, and tears and make that 10 out of 10 art piece. AI can pump out a 9 out of 10 in 5 seconds. And it's just like, okay. So, but when you as a consumer are buying a product, you're buying that experience, right? Like that's why, you know, if a plumber shows up at your home, you're not going to pay him like $20 to fix your plumbing issue. You're like, no, you're going to pay him a few $100s because what you're buying is his time and the amount of time he had to spend to learn and become as expert as he is to solve your issue. That's what you're putting money. That's what you're spending money on. That's why it's hundreds of dollars when you need a plumber to come out and fix something for you. And it's the same thing for art. It's like, okay, cool. So you went to an art school, you learned all this shit, you produced this piece of art, and you're charging $100 for it. Okay, it's $100 for a 10 out of 10 piece of art, right? But AI art can come out and say, here's a 9 out of 10 art piece for $5 or $10 or something like that. Where it's like, yeah, it's not like they're selling it for 90. It's not like this is a 10 out of 10 piece of art and 10%, and you're paying 10% less for a 9 out of 10 AI art. It's like, no, you're paying like easily less than half. Like you're paying like 1/10 the price of the human-made art to get something that's slightly inferior, right? Like, obviously, if you're a purchaser, you're just going to buy the AI art because rather than one piece of really good art, you can get 5 pieces of pretty good art, right? So I think the artists are getting too up their own butts with their opinion of art. And it's just like, no, sure, like, there's definitely an appreciation for this stuff, but, like, you don't put the cart before the horse, right? Like, it's the end product that matters, not the process. I mean, it's the kind of, the end justifies the means type thing, in a way, but it's just like, yeah, it's the end product that's what people are buying, and that's what people want. They're not buying your process, they're just buying the end product. If you as an artist can produce a really good piece of art in less time, like for instance, even if you're comparing human artists, right? If you're a human artist and you have 2 human artists make a 10 out of 10 art piece, one person took a week to do it, one person took a day, who are you gonna go to? Well, you're gonna go to the guy who made it in a day, right? If all other things are equal and the price is the same and the quality is the same and it fits your needs equally, you're gonna hire the person who can produce it within a day. Because that's what matters for you. Because that means you can get more art. If you need more, you can get it, faster, and that's less of an issue. And this is another reason why AI art is just going to take off, because you're getting art that is becoming increasingly good, and and now we're getting to the point where AI art is not like a 9 out of 10. AI art is getting to that 10 out of 10 range, and will just continue to become better. And it can produce it cheaper and faster. And humans can't compare. I mean, that's why we had the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution was because, we could hire people in factories, but if we automate this shit, we can produce more cars faster. And so that's what we do. And so it's crazy. And it's like, obviously, it's the artists complaining about this. Why are the artists complaining about it? Well, because it directly affects them. They're losing their jobs. But to resist change just because of a selfish reason like that is silly, right? Like what you got to do is be like, yeah, shit, like you're going to have a hard time if you're going to continue to be an artist. So you have to roll with the times. Become better at, AI, maybe learn from programming, create your own designs, maybe create an AI model based on your art, for instance, right? Like you could be like, yeah, I have these really unique designs. Cool, okay, cool. Take all your art, continue to produce art, put it into a machine learning algorithm, and produce an AI model tailor-made for your art, and then sell that model. So essentially what you do is you create your own lines. I don't know what the name of it is, but like something like ChatGPT, like people are selling ChatGPT as a service. You could just essentially create your own learning model for your style of art and then sell that, license that. So people are now buying that, art machine essentially based on your style. And so you can say, hey, here's this art machine. It'll produce a limited amount of art in my style. Just give it these prompts and I'll sell it to you for $1,000. And you can use and you're licensed to use all the art that's produced by this machine. And then you just go around to all the companies, right? Or whatever pricing, whatever, right? Like something like that. That's how you roll with the punches. Don't get so butthurt that your position is now being shook And I mean, regardless, there will still be use for human art because, like, there will always be that need for it. But the idea is that, like, when you're breaking it down and going into actual cost, you're gonna have people like when you break it down by cost, you're just gonna have some companies and some businesses and maybe some people go to AI art. But it's also an enabler too, because like maybe someone wanted to make a game, but they suck at art, and they just don't have any money, so they can't hire an artist. And so they know how to program, like maybe they went to school, they know how to program, they know some basic RPG Maker type shit, but they don't have any art. But now, with AI art, these people can now generate their own art in a style that they like and create games. And I mean, it's not just games either, like just for anything, right? You want to create a company and you want to create a website, but you suck at art and you don't want to hire a marketing team or, because your company is just starting out and you just don't have the money. Great, you can go to AI, have an AI art, generate a variety of images to find the ones that fit what you want for your company, and now you can put that on a web page and market yourself, right? So it's like, it is a very much an enabler, but because artists are so, as I said, up their own butts with selfishness, they're just like, no, humanity can't progress because I will be inconvenienced. It's like humanity is going to progress. You're fighting against an inevitability. Like it just makes you look selfish and stupid. But it's an emotional argument. You can't logic people out of emotions. So that's just what happens. And yeah, that's kind of why this guy has a more pragmatic view of it. Kaveh obviously is more an artistic view, which is like not wrong, right? Like, but like, I mean, he's 100% right. Kaveh is naive. It's like you can really like art, sure, enjoy your art, but like also understand that like be a little more pragmatic with it. It's not the end all and be all. There's a time and a place essentially, and it's just like if you can flex your artistic talent, then do it. But if you shouldn't, then just toe the line and do what you're asked to do.
もう少し考えてみるといい。妙論派の星たるいいか考え直せ。これからも君と協力。
腹が立ちすぎて頭まで痛くなってきた。言うまでもない。こんなところは今日限りで退職だ。君も気づいているだろう。僕がここにいる限り、アルカミは僕の名前を宣伝に使える。ただ。
And that's the dumb thing, of course, is that Kaveh is just because he's so dumb, he's giving up, right? Because he's so dumb, him leaving is not going to stop this training center from existing. But him leaving is going to stop him from teaching these children what they really need to do and learn to become good architects. So he's being like, oh, well, I don't believe, like, sure, the head guy is doing it for the wrong reasons, right? But, like, architecture is not at fault here, And you should be trying to encourage people to like it. And sure, you're obviously, the type of school he's doing is going to attract a lot of people who only care about the money, but you will be also getting these people who you can, quote, unquote, convert to actually instill a desire to become an architect, right? Like, so because he's dumb, he's like, oh, I don't like why he established a school, and even though leaving is not going to change anything, it's not like the school is going to stop because he's leaving. So it's like, great, you're just losing the opportunity to guide children to be wary of the career itself. Like, I mean, I think he was a little too doom and gloom with the children. Like, it's not that bad. Just because you're incompetent at the business side of architecture doesn't mean that children can't do it. But they clearly aren't being trained properly and taught all they need to learn to do well in the career. So he should stay at the school, make his fucking money, and guide the children properly.
せいぜい虚偽広告というくらいだし、その定義だって難しい。何か気づいたのか？ アルカミが僕に提示した金額は1コマ30万モラ。そもそも金を稼ぎたいから建築デザイナーを夢見ている。そうだな、急がないと。あの生徒たちは僕のこれ以上アルカミに何か吹き込まれたら。
Oh, unless of course he's extorting the children or the parents. Maybe the parents are going into debt to pay for the lectures just for these children to essentially get screwed over and not learn what they need to learn to make the money back. So essentially, school loans, student loans strike again.
もう少し残っていたくて、川辺先生が授業で教えてくれ。
当然だろう。僕が書いたのは有名な建築ばかりだ。どれもあの美しさを感じられ。
共鳴？
そうだ。僕も初めて建築学に触れた時は全く普通の人はそうやって楽しむだけでいい。この2つの間には大きな溝があって、それをとて。
やっぱり建築デザイナーを目指すのは
すまない。君の夢を壊す。
わかりました。本当のことを教えてくれ。
借金。
これは僕からは言えません。
彼の言うことは聞かなくていい。僕はスメールで。
本当ですか？
嘘をつくわけないだろ。君の才能は悪くない。
じゃあ内緒にしてくださいね。実はそれでアルカミ先生はお父さんとお母さんに卒業したらたくさん依頼が来るから。
Okay, so it is student loans. That sucks.
それから儲けたお金は。
Okay, so yeah, this obviously is bad. Okay, never mind. Don't. I didn't realize he was. He did mention that anyone could play or anyone could like enroll in the game in the classes. I thought he was just making that from the rich people that he could afford to have some of the poor people. But no, it seems like tuition is exorbitantly bad, and he has a deal to scam them out of money. Oh, okay, that's okay. Then never mind. Kaveh shouldn't stay. This guy sucks.
どれくらい借金したんだ？
僕が聞いた話だと。
利子は？
よくわかりません。借金の契約。
ああ、嫌な予感がする。まずはその商人を探さないとな。グッドアイデアだ。
前回はオルモス港の北。
行ってみよう。生徒たちの人生が深い沼に落ち込む前に。あなたがファフルか？
誰の紹介だ？
アルカミだ。僕の友人が彼のとこで建築の授業を。
ほう。いや、
そうだな。
へえ、それちょっとっていうのか。ま、アルカミに免じて貸してやる。ほらよ、安心しろ。これといったものはない。
返済できなかった場合は？
返せないなんてことはないだろう。アルカミンとこを卒業すりゃ毎年数百万が一ってことがあって支払いが滞っても大丈夫だ。ゆっくり返せばいい。俺たちも商売の運転資金を。まあまあ契約のことはもういいだろう。そんなに細かく読んで前に。
I mean, it's weird that where did he get the money, right? Because like if you don't have to pay it off at all until 3 years, unless maybe you have to pay him back little by little, perhaps. But like, if you don't have to pay him off in 3 years, then if all these students are coming to him and getting these, loans that they don't have to pay off until 3 years later, then during those 3 years of giving out loans, he would have to give away hundreds of millions of more after this. Where is he get that initial capital to loan people out? Unless, of course, they still do pay payments. Hello, how's it going?
今軽く計算してみたんだが、契約では曖昧に日割りでしか書いていないから、 なんとなくいけるだろうと。
Oh, I see. So you pay by. Okay, so you are paying back each day. So he is scamming. Okay, so he doesn't need that much money out. He essentially is a Ponzi scheme. He's using the money people are paying him back to loan out to other people to have more people in debt with him. Kind of a dick move.
実際計算してみれば、利子だけで毎年数十万もらはある。それだけで僕の債権者だってここまで法外な利子は要求しないぞ。
何が言いてんだ？金を借りたがって近頃は出しゃばりが多くなったな。幸いここは
エルマイト旅団この程度の人
粉々よ。この仕事は排除するべきですね。お触り禁止。
お宅の恨みを買った覚え。
借金はな、人の生活をだけど僕の借金は様々な要因が絡み合った結果でもあそこの生徒たちは違う。彼らにあなたたちは建築デザイナーになるという夢を。
儲かる奴がいればその分それに貪欲と言ったな。じゃあ借金する奴はどうなんだ。目の前のリスクも。
I mean, it depends what you mean by new. I've been streaming for a few months, so not really, but in the grand scheme of things, I haven't been streaming even for a year, so still relatively new.
大した詭弁だな。人間は教令員に戻ろう。セノ、
俺は休暇を終えてここ数日は。なるほど。30%。そのアルカミというやつも分け前に預かっている可能性が高い。マハマトラはすぐに不正な金は回収でき次第生徒たちに返す。
それでいい。生徒たちも一度ありがとう。
別に迷惑ということはない。ただの仕事だ。お前たちは彼は
一コマ30万モラを約束してくれたけど。
そうか。
それは
そういうわけじゃない。もしお前と金銭的なやり取りがあったと彼が主張したら、だがお前は潔白だと信じている。こうした
おい、はっきり言え。
別に
ごまかそうとしてるな。
それよりアルカミの件が片付いたら教令員はお前に賞金を出す。
賞金なんてあるのか。そいつは予想外だったな。
どんなつもりであれ教令は変わらない。これも
そうか。
他に何か。
もう一度あの私塾に行って
構わないが明日まで待て。今日いっぱいはあそこを封鎖して
なら明日行くと
俺はまだやる。
これでやっと。まさかアルカミが。でも今の気分はおかしな話だが、世の中には僕が経験したことよりなんて言ったらいいのか、いざこざが終わるたびに思うんだ。自分は何かを。アルカミは僕に新たな道を示した。それまでの生活を離れて積み重ねた。学者は皆自分なりの誇りだけど僕にはできないんだ。そんな創作に全力を注ぐことをやがて減ったはずの負担が逆に。
Yeah, I mean, that's why he's naive. It's just like, don't bemoan your circumstances when you're the cause of it all. Like, you're choosing to make your life worse. And I don't think it's good to stay true to himself. Sure, like, why make one aspect of your life better if you make, the other aspects worse? Or if you have regrets or can't live with yourself, all that bullshit. Yeah, sure. But, like, then don't complain. You made the choice. These are the consequences of your actions. Learn to live with it.
誇りを捨てずにうまく生きていけると自分を信じて。
No thanks, I'm not interested.
簡単なことじゃないけど今回は本当にありがとう。明日あの生徒。じゃあまた明日。
ていきます。よっ。ついていきます。まさかアルカ
私塾は閉鎖されちゃったな。マハマトラは授業料の一部が返ってくる。頑張って基礎を作っていけば教令院で勉強できるって
簡単に言わないでよ。そんな簡単に独学で教令院に受かる人って
カーベ先生ならなんでだカーベさん。
カーベさんしばらくはこのまま授業を続けるからな。君、他の生徒たちにも
No thanks, I'm not interested.
引き続き授業を。おっと、普段は忙しいから休日しか来れないぞ。授業の内容は建築学の基礎知識だ。先に言っておくが、全員が理解できるとは限らない。建築デザイナーはそうした問題を解決するには、これは君たちがこれまで学んでいた
僕たち
今日の授業はあまり準備は必要ない。着いたらわかる。
Oh, I thought that would be it. I thought it would just cut to a. I thought it would have cut to like a scene or something, or cut to an image of them like chilling.
Huh?
この灯台は昔からあるものだ。でも今日君たちをここに連れてきただ想像してみてほしい。もし君たちがどう建てればいいとか、そんなことは考えなくていい。
どんな建物でもいいんです。
ああ、君たちが美しいと思うものなら何でも書いていいぞ。僕の経験上、建築をちゃんと学ぶなら、建築を学ぶことは大変だ。卒業してデザインをするようになっても、だから少なくとも今日はみんなの好きなようにデザインしてみてほしいんだ。どうだ？君も一枚描いてみないか？今日はこの
There we go. All done. Okay, I guess I'll just hop back to Fontaine. And I'm going to go ahead and log out for now. I will be showering since I finished my walk. I will shower, get something to eat, and then I will be back on to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time.